And then we'll finish, and then we're moving on to the next game, so we can get through these two missions tonight. So that's why I came back early, so we can do it. It's currently 7:30 now, just after 7:30. So let's get it done, and let's move on to the next game. So this is going to blow your mind now. This is quite literally, because it is a very overwhelming mission. This next one, it's a DLC mission for the game, but it's quite hefty when you see it, when you see what happens and all that. Back. So I let it just play out and be quiet.
Any news from Jack? There's a statewide APB out on him.
Jack's okay. He has something up his sleeve. He's not worried about being caught.
How do we help?
We go after the other side of the equation. Jack has a legion and its cronies running scared. We go after the doctor and some of the other guys.
But the whole department breathing down our necks.
It's time for action, Herschel. It's time for change. Jack's crossed the Rubicon, and we have to be on the other side.
Christ, what was that?
Explosion. Something big.
You think it's the Reds? You think those Rusky sons of bitches that dropped the H-bomb on us?
Calm down, Herschel. We need to be ready for the call.
I'm not waiting for an invitation. Get in the car and head for the cloud. KGPL can give us the details on the way.
Yeah, like the first time I seen this was like, my God.
All units, reports of an explosion. Alternative location is south of Santa Monica, west of, stand by for further. All units, car 88K reports an explosion downtown. Repeating, 88K is reporting an explosion downtown. All units, stand by for further.
Downtown? Can't be.
All units, explosion location is somewhere in Wilshire. Car 14 Adam reports the address. Units, stand by for further. Calling all cars. Assist the fire department. Explosions at 4672 Oakwood Avenue. 4672 Oakwood Avenue. Multiple citizens injured. At Nicholson Electroplating Plant. All units in the vicinity respond code 3 and identify.
You heard the man. Let's get going. 11K en route.
Yes, I was just letting the radio play out.
We have looters around the corner. Cuff them or put them
Imagine
down.
this
We need
looters.
to get this area under control.
Like, I didn't understand that. Imagine you just seen a big explosion happen and then you start looting the shops.
Shoot at cops, you little prick. Get that bastard cold.
Yeah, you think that better things to be doing than...
The commander will want us at the scene. Let's go. Jesus. I'd never seen nothing like this.
I wish I could say the same. It's like a bomb's gone off. Jesus Christ. Poor people.
We gotta find out what went down.
Delayed, Phil. Get delayed somewhere?
Very funny.
What in God's name happened here?
Wasn't nuclear. If it was, we'd all be dead from the radiation.
That's reassuring. What's radiation?
Am I recording?
Inside the factory was vaporized. I mean, look at the size of that crater.
What's going on over there?
The mayor's going on television, appealing for calm.
Television? Who can afford one of those things?
Anything to go on?
You're looking at the remains of Nicholson electroplating. I have an idea of what might have caused the explosion, but I'm only guessing. Have a look around the rubble, see if you come up with anything.
Worlds turn upside down, Cole.
Then it's time for us to do our jobs.
That's it, Mr. Mayor. We're wrapped.
Oh, brother.
Well, good. Thank you very much, son. You think it went okay? Couple of hiccups, sir, but that's to be expected. Nobody's ever done this before. We'll get better with practice. That maybe goes for me too, son. Should have played it a little more somber. What do you
We should search around the edges of the crater, see what the blast
Mr.
tossed
Mayor,
up.
you came across as very resolute.
Alright.
No, I don't think I have time for you right now.
Fuck
Make
you.
an appointment with my assistant, detective.
Sweet heavens above. Looks like all that's left. I can try the launder tag.
Detective, you seen this yet? Come take a look.
Oh, it's this yoke. Oh, I hate these yokes.
Leave
I
the locker
actually have to.
open, but shielded the contents.
I actually have to look it up.
See
This
what we got
stuff
in
now
here.
because I hate this code yoke.
Oh, only OSS agents use these things. We'll need to get the film developed to see if there's an espionage angle.
Sorry, I had to actually look it up because I actually don't know how to do this part. Even though I played this game for so long, I can't.
Any ideas, Herschel?
It's impossible to do.
None that I care to utter for public consumption.
Tomoko Akamoto. Japanese name.
Oh, we have one person here. Hello, hello. Sorry, is this yoke? I don't know. It might take a while to get this.
Substitution cipher. The Germans used them in the war. These are cipher rings.
You know what to do with them?
Maybe. I used them in OCS. This first letter to the cipher key. The rest of the message should align itself.
So H, let me see, I have to go for H. So I have to look up actually video. I always have to do this when I get to this one. So it's H, let me just think for a second. Let me see, I might have to do it again, I don't actually know. I think that's the first one, isn't it? Shit, I don't know. Takes a second for me just to get this done. Ooh. Hello, Tony. How are you on this fine evening? Let me see. Okay, now we have it. What's that? I didn't see that, sorry. I had to actually look it up. I couldn't see. Somebody said something there and I couldn't see what they said. Let me see, I haven't got my chat open. I look at it, if you could put it again, because I was looking away at the time, so. If you don't mind, I don't know who it was. I'm assuming it was you, Tony. NV. Sorry, it just takes. This is how to get part of the game now. See, actually, look it up now. Just let me get this next bit. Yeah, sorry. Ooh, that's it. Yeah, where is my phone? It's charging. That's unfortunate. Let me see. Unfortunate times. Let's see where we. Sorry, everyone. Apologies. What's this? What is this bollocks? Are you talking to me, Walter? Oh, you're talking about the game. Yeah, I just I didn't see his match. I couldn't see. I knew somebody come, but I was looking away at the time, so I couldn't see. Because I'm trying to look at the video because it's actually difficult this part of to do this. I never can do it. Like literally, no matter how much I try, I never can do this. What's this yoke you're playing? Oh, it's Ellie Noire. It's a detective game. Anyway, hope you're doing well, Walter. Sorry, I should have said that first instead of I thought you were talking to me. But yeah, it's just Ellie Noire. I don't know if you know what Ellie Noire is. It's just basically a detective game based in the 1940s. We nearly finished it, so it's just this part of the game is very hard, so that's why I had to actually look up a video because I can never do it. Would you believe this? I play this game hundreds of times, and I never can do this part of the game, so that's why I'm a bit slow at the moment here because I'm looking at something here. But that's good to hear. Sorry, it's actually very, very difficult to do this. Let me see, and that's why I'm just watching. Sorry again if I'm missing anything. N phi, so we have phi and then E. Okay. Then what after E? It's okay. So it's I'm a bit confused, yeah. Well, I am cheating. I'm looking up a video on it, so, but I can't see it that well. But this is kind of going through it very quickly. So we have phi N phi E. So it's just the video is going very quick. What I'm watching at the moment. So sorry again, everyone. Sorry if I'm missing something. Just had to concentrate because if I don't, I'd be here all night. Because one night I spent, God knows how long trying to do this. Let me see. Again, apologies, everyone. Should have it in a second now. I don't know which was speakers. Oh yeah. I could do with speakers either. Yeah. And phi E. We have E, but what's after that? B. So it's O. Right, we're getting someone up. Sorry again, it's taking a good while. See, it always takes me a long time to do this, crack. Yeah, so we're starting to get there, yeah. It just does take a while to do this bit because it's actually hard enough to understand. The first time I done this, it took me about 2 hours to understand it. That's before I looked it up and hit the door. And the first time I played this game back a long time ago, I tell you that was agony. So T. Oh, it's, yeah. I keep looking. Oh, T. There we are, finally. But then, so again, apologies, everyone. Yeah, if anybody has anything to ask me now is the time, because sorry, I was just busy. I was kind of looking and kind of doing two things at once, so apologies for that, everyone. So there we are. Sorry about that, everyone. Oh, what was that? Oh, that's fucking no good to us. Somebody shoot.
Hey, detective! I think I got something here.
Any idea what this is?
Very large egg cup?
Looks to me like some kind of machine component. An airplane part, maybe.
I talk later on what I want to talk about. There was something I have to talk about, but I talk about it later on.
Tough break.
So, just to say to anybody, I just wait, when we start up the next game, I talk about it in the beginning of that. I just kind of want to get through this game and get it done tonight, so then we'll talk about what I have to talk about later. So make sure, if you want to stay around for it, it might be a while, it might be an hour later or so, I talk about it. I was going to talk about the beginning of the stream, but I said just get started.
I'm Fred Nicholson.
This is your place?
What's left of it? 32 years of work up in smoke.
Can you tell us what happened here?
Our chief chemist, Harold McClellan, was using this area to test the new process.
And what exactly is this new process?
That's classified information.
Just shout at them, shout at them, shout at them.
A lot of people died here, Mr. Nicholson. I'm prepared to go to the press and tell them it was your fault. What is the new process?
A way to chemically polish aluminum. It's traditionally done by hand. It's extremely labor intensive. The process could be worth millions.
Okay.
Who is Tomoko Akamoto?
Dr. McClellan's personal assistant. She came highly recommended.
Let me take. Oh yeah, sure, it keeps buffing, yeah, but it might just do
Akamoto
that
was
for a
involved
second.
in
Don't it?
industrial espionage.
It's not going to be like that all the time.
Or for a foreign government.
That's
Just yeah, give it a few
ridiculous
seconds, I know.
How can you possibly say she was a spy?
She's just a spy camera.
How many of your other employees carry spy cameras in their handbags?
Jesus, Mary and Joseph, she was selling me out.
If she wasn't a foreign spy, who could she have been working for?
There could be other plating companies, but the big customers for the process are the aircraft manufacturers. Lockheed, Boeing, Hughes, North American.
What can you tell us about McClellan?
A brilliant chemist.
He was the general during the American
He
Civil
approached me a
War.
few months ago with the idea for the new process.
He's the army
So no
of
one
the
has ever done
Potomac.
this before.
No, but it's legitimate research.
I'm sure it is. So let's see now. Is he bullshitting? I think he's bullshitting. Shout at them, I think. Shout. I think, yeah, shout. Yeah, I was right.
So you thought McClellan could do what no one else could do. You were prepared to take that risk.
Look, he was a trained chemist, and his ideas could revolutionize electroplating.
And you would be rich.
I'm a businessman. What's wrong with turning a buck?
You blew up 6 blocks! God knows how many people are dead.
I regret that.
That's laudable.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Nicholson. Can you send us Dr. McClellan and Miss Akamoto's personnel files?
I will if I can find them.
By the way, we also found the collar of a shirt. It has a laundry tag.
They're likely to be Dr. McClellan.
It could be anybody.
The majority of people who worked here don't use a laundry service.
I suppose, yeah.
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Oh yeah, we need to find the address of this laundry place. Yeah, we probably should go to that place first.
Son of a bitch! You think McClellan went up in smoke? Or is he?
Detective Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you speak to someone at the Army Air Force Base for me, please?
Of course, Detective.
Tell them I have what I believe is an aircraft part. It's polished metal, light for its size, and it looks like a cone of some sort. It's stamped on the inside. P&W Wasp Major R43.
You think he would go himself now?
I'll get back to you, Detective, when you check in for messages. Anything else?
I need an address for Superior Laundry Services.
Closest store to your location is in Wilshire, 4766 Melrose Avenue.
Thanks for your help. You know the way. You can drive.
What do you need?
Yeah,
Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We have one of your laundry tags. Can you tell us who it might belong to?
Are you kidding? I got work to do, man.
You look like
Here's
you're doing
the
fuck all,
customer
lad.
book. Knock yourself out.
No, fuck you.
Number was J2620, Cole.
J2630, yeah.
Who is Hangstrom?
Could be someone else from the factory. Does he have an address?
No. Dead end.
Oh well.
Thank you for all your help, sir. You're behind the wheel.
So where do you want to go?
Home. Have enough of this.
You think I could fit in there? I couldn't fit in there.
I'd like to think you would have had something more to say about getting shoved in a fridge, Herschel.
I would hope so too, yeah.
Somebody turned the place over. You better watch your step.
One at the head, one at the heart. Point blank. On Jeans Lindbergh. Very expensive watch. Favored by flyboys. I always wanted one as a kid.
That's funny. As a kid, all I wanted was some food on the table.
Oh yeah, there's one thing I'm missing, his wing.
Could be a class ring.
Don't know what weapons that has to anything, but okay.
You know what this is, Biggs?
Sure. That apartment gives you one of those when you retire.
Could be carbon monoxide, to be totally honest, because at this stage... Oh, that's his hairbrush. Fuck his hairbrush.
Looks like we have a match.
Interesting dame, this Sakamoto. What is it exactly?
Microfilm. A document shrunk to the size of your thumbnail.
Rod must have amazing eyesight.
We just leave it there, okay.
Operator, give me R&I.
Okay.
Putting you through now.
Detective Phelps, badge 1247. Messages, please.
You need to call Ray Pinker urgently.
Can you put me through?
It's ringing now.
We're on our way in.
Nix that. I got a message from Lindbergh Field. An airplane tech there identified your part.
What is it?
He said it was a prop spinner from either a Corsair or a B-50.
A what?
Fits over the center of the propeller and protects the pitch gearing.
So it's a military part.
Could be, but get this. The Spruce Goose runs 8 Wasp R-4360s. I think you better get over there and check it out.
We're on it. I need an address for an Oscar Hangstrom.
Checking. No residential listing for anyone by that name, Detective. Sorry.
Thank you.
Biggs, badge 525. I'll need a couple of black and whites at 133 North Vermont Avenue, Wilshire. We'll need an ambulance in the corner. And probably a team from technical services.
You think he would have just said it when he was on the phone to the call instead of having two people waiting?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes. Herschel, let's roll.
On my way.
You're falling behind, Herschel. Herschel, come on. You're falling behind, Herschel. Herschel, come on.
Continue to respond.
This is a military project, gentlemen. Can you state your business?
Detectives, Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We're investigating the explosion. We have reason to believe there may be a link to Hughes' aircraft.
I'm sorry, I can't help you there, Detective.
Without authorization from military HQ, you won't be allowed onto this facility.
What seems to be the problem, gentlemen? Hey, Biggs. You're not still with the LAPD.
Right so, mate. Can you help us out here?
Sure. What seems to be the problem?
We're working the big explosion at the electroplating plant. I found a part there that belongs to one of your planes.
I work head of security for Mr. Hughes now.
Okay.
I'll take full responsibility. I'm sure we can clear this up. Follow me. It's the big hangar. You can't miss me.
Cut it out!
Who is Mapes, and what's his connection to Howard Hughes?
Vernon Mapes used to work at...
Must be pissed.
Herschel, let's roll.
All right, all right. Hey, I don't bite. Come on. Follow me.
Good day, miss.
I'm busy now. Can I ignore you some other time?
Can I have your number? Imagine just that.
Can that thing really fly?
Mr. Hughes believes so. Amazing, isn't she?
So, this is the Spruce Goose.
Jesus Christ, Biggs, you want to get me fired? Mr. Hughes hates that fucking name. It's the H-4 Hercules to you.
You mind answering a few questions, Mr. Mapes?
Call me Vernon, kid. Fire away.
Okay, Nicholson.
Do you know anything about the explosion that happened at Nicholson Electroplating this morning?
No more than anyone else. Heard the boom while I was shaving. Almost shit my pants. Thought it was Pearl all over again.
But you had no personal contact with any of the employees. And you have no idea what caused the explosion.
I'm in
shouting.
security. I handle Mr. Hughes' personal interests, if you get my meaning. I'm not directly involved in manufacturing.
Do you know Tomoko Akamoto?
Never heard of the broad. Why?
You don't happen to wear an LAPD tie pin, do you, Mapes?
Sometimes. I have a couple of them from my days on the force.
Do you know the chief chemist at Nicholson Electroplating, a Harold McClellan?
I've heard of the guy. He was pitching some fancy process to the company.
Lies.
We know that you were sending parts to Nicholson for testing. Question is, whether you were going through Nicholson or cutting your own deal with McClellan.
Interesting theory, kid. How you gonna prove any of that?
There's this yoke.
We found a prop spinner in the wreckage. We believe it belongs to this aircraft.
We sent them some aluminum parts to test. Howard and the Boffins were interested in this guy McClellan's theories. McClellan was cutting out Nicholson. That's not our problem.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Mapes. Do you mind if we have a look around while we're here?
Sure. Knock yourself out.
You want to take a look inside? And her? Get a load of these engines. You think that cone could come off one of them?
Is that a Pratt & Whitney 4360?
Sure is. You know your motors.
Do you mind if I take a look at the prop spinner?
We're getting her ready for sea trials, so be quick about it.
What is the oily covering on the metal?
We coat the aluminum parts in linseed oil to preserve it from oxidization.
Makes sense.
Looks like Mapes' office is in the far corner. Let's go see what he's hiding.
McClellan's process was going to replace all this. Latitude 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. Longitude 76 degrees, 0 minutes west.
What was it? Fuck, I forget already.
76 degrees west. 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. "76 degrees west. 24 degrees, 15 minutes north."
What was it? 76 degrees. That's about there.
76 degrees west. 24 degrees, 15 minutes north.
24 degrees. Has to be exactly there.
Let's see where this is exactly. The Bahamas. Somebody's already got their maiden flight planned.
Herschel, come on.
Phelps, I'm coming.
You're falling behind, Herschel. Herschel, let's roll. Herschel, come on. Herschel, let's roll.
That is Marie the Body McDonald.
Does Hughes have her on contract to RKO?
Yeah, I bet he does.
Standing in the back of the photo, just FYI, no.
Let's see what Pinker has for us. He's probably done tinkering with that camera by now.
Thanks for the tour, Mapes.
Always happy to help the department. Hey, don't I know your face from the papers? You're the cop that's stripping that German broad.
Nah, I think you got the wrong guy, Vernon.
Can you drive to this one?
All right, where to?
Is that true? No, not that's Westwood. West Fine place.
Take a leg, Herschel.
Keep your shirt on. Here I come.
Drink.
Oh shit, what? Mouthpiece.
Hey, Cole. You're not winning any popularity contests upstairs, you know.
A little twist.
Where do you
She was
stand?
13 if she
I
was
think
today.
you're a good cop, but I try and stay out of politics.
Everybody tries to stay out of politics.
If not me, I
Although,
don't. I always get
quote
involved in
me
the
on it,
politics.
but I'm hoping that Parker will get the job and clean this place up. I have your photographs. You can use the magnifier. There's quite a lot of detail.
Very funny.
I think you're right, Ray. We have our man. You take a nice photo, Phelps.
Bringing the Watcher a match for our John Doe. He's obviously the competitive bid. Can you get this over to Lockheed so we can get a name for this guy?
It's already on its way.
Howard Hughes, millionaire, industrialist, aviator, and playboy. And Vernon Mapes, ex-dirty cop and business fixer. Excellent photography, Tomoko. So Tomoko had the goods on McClellan. Too bad they blew the place to hell. Is this McClellan? Can anyone make out the street number behind him?
Are you kidding? With my eyesight?
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
Cole, can you help me with a little experiment? Use the eyedropper in front of you. One drop from each of the bottles on the desk. Place the drops in the petri dish.
What happened to but two?
It's okay, guys. Just a little experiment.
Can you guys knock it off? Everyone's still jumpy from that bang this morning.
Very funny, Ray. You just took a couple years off my life expectancy.
Did the same trick to me about an hour ago.
So that was the stuff that caused the explosion.
I think so. Acetic anhydride is almost as explosive as nitro, and when mixed with perchloric acid, it's very unstable. It needs to be cooled constantly. We used linseed oil. You could add any organic compound to trigger an explosion.
3 little drops.
Yeah, and they were using a 100-gallon vat.
Where's my hat?
These tore strips off me at the grand jury.
Herschel, come on.
All right.
Herschel, let's roll. You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
You're falling behind, Herschel.
Stinks of petroleum.
Avgas, if I'm not mistaken. It's all around the floor. Hangstrom is flying today on TWA.
Hangstrom is dead, Cole. Why leave your ticket behind?
Maybe just cleaning up. Hangstrom and McClellan are the same man.
The gas, Cole, the gas! We gotta get out of here right now! Look, by the stove! Shoot the gas line, Cole, we're out of here! Fuck. There you are, shitheel. Come on, he's not getting away from us.
Imagine he's the next cop trying to kill cops. You think we were called for backup? You think we were called for reinforcements? As soon as that happened.
I need to be closer, Phelps! Get in close and steer him off the tar. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck. Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out. Shit. You security men, Cole. Stay on mates. Knock them off the road if you have to, but stay on that fucker. Smash the son of a bitch's rear wheels. I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps.
Are you overstocked or what?
Lay into his wheel well, come on. I'll go for the tires. That ought to slow the son of a bitch down.
Stop right there. Get out of the car slowly. Fire a warning round.
We're gonna have to go through all the security men first. I hope you're ready for a fight,
Aim at
Cole.
the tires.
Throw out the guns.
I got you. He wants to play cat and mouse? Fine. Don't get his ass.
Find some cover. Stay in cover.
Can't hit him from this distance.
Get in cover.
Damn it. Rain.
So one more mission left, lads and lassies.
You're gonna have to explain this to me again. So the guy at the chemical plant, he's planning on selling his magic formula to another company and skipping town with his assistant, but he blows himself up before he can manage it. So why the dead body in the refrigerator?
Mapes, Captain. He was eliminating all competitors for the process. When it went bang, he burnt down the apartment to remove all connection between Hughes and the plant.
Mapes, right. I remember Vernon Mapes. The guy had good, honest cops hanging their heads in shame. Glad he's finally out of commission. I don't know if it'll do you any good, Phelps, but between the spruce goose and half the city exploding, you might just have made the case of the decade.
There we go, on the last mission, lads and lassies. I know it took so long. The last mission's coming up now. It should only take about 20 minutes and then we can move on to the next game. We still have to finish the fire simulator, but we get that done at some stage and it's hardly that there's much left. So a different kind of war, the last mission. So let's go. It's only 20 minutes. It'll only take about 20 minutes in it. So it won't take long. We should just wash through it. So what are we taking, I know? There's one person here. So what are we taking? Are we happy to see the end of it? No.
It's gotta be one of these places.
The arsonist's a bug sprayer. He must have worked at one of these joints.
Let me just take the ticket to which place is the right place to go to. It's Westlake Park, isn't it? Here we are.
I work for the DA. I'm looking for a big cowboy who does extermination. Anyone like that working here?
Well, I wouldn't want to get anyone into any trouble.
We could do this the hard way. An address?
Yeah, he lives in a bunkhouse on the remains of the old Rancho Rincon.
Thanks.
So there we go. We're speed one of this shit. The cutscenes do take a sec, but you can't skip them. In the PS3 and Xbox 360 version, you could skip it. You could skip them and you wouldn't have to watch the cutscenes.
You made it.
I'm going to run to the toilet for a second. So.
Dr. Fontaine, prominent shrink, dead in his patient's room. Spine snapped like a twig. The suspect is one of his mental patients.
I've met Fontaine.
His last patient was Elsa Lichtman, Cole. She's missing. Nurse said that she saw some big Boris Karloff type carry her out of here.
The best thing that you can do to help me, Rusty, is let me take a look around.
Sure thing, Cole. This way.
Cole, we got things to do.
Awkward staring competition. Apologies, everyone, but just went to the toilet. So that's what happened. Sorry. Sorry, everyone. Everybody's just staring at me there, too. Like, motherfucker. Oh, shit.
Looks like Fontaine has finally dispensed his last treatment.
Oh, fuck, he's gone to Spain.
Take your time. I'll give you and the doctor some privacy.
So much for your foresight, Doctor. Fontaine was having the houses burned for Monroe. Monroe wasn't happy. People started dying and it attracted attention. And the doctor lost control. Good doctor has been marking this map. Edgewood Grove, McCarthy Vista, Crescent Heights, Rancho Escondido. Do those names mean anything to you, Herschel?
Yeah. How come?
New houses All being built in the path of the freeway?
Am I missing something? I think it's...
Destroyed by a monster of your own creation, Dr. Fontaine. I've heard that story somewhere before.
Am I missing something? I probably am. No, I don't think I am. It might be the paper, yeah. We have to read through the paper, which is unfortunate, but it makes you kind of do it.
That goddamn
You can't skip it.
lunatic of yours is burning down our houses.
Keep your voice down.
Oh, well.
Control is of the essence.
Keep your voice down. You know how much these sons of bitches charge for lunch? Fuck them.
Leland, we will not solve our problems by announcing them to the general public. We only speed ourselves on our way to the gallows.
He's your imbecile, Harlan. Get him under control or get rid of him.
Speaking of which, I've had to dispose of our young medical student.
What? Certainly are.
He has a friend called Kelso who knows all about the development on Normandy Avenue.
I know about Kelso.
And you thought it unimportant to inform me.
I thought I could take care of it.
Have you?
No, I haven't.
Kelso works for Benson. Is he reliable?
No, he's totally unreliable. But he has so many pernicious habits, he's got nowhere to run.
Can you take care of Kelso?
Don't push me, Harlan. Get rid of the fruitcake. No longer necessary. I'll take care of Jack Kelso.
Jack was wrong. It's not about insurance, it's about eminent domain.
What are you talking about, Cole?
The government reclaims the land in the path of the freeway and pays the improved value of the land with the new houses sitting on it.
What about the stiffs who paid their deposits?
Worst case, they get their money back. But the syndicate pockets millions on the improved value of the land.
So where does Jack's boss come into it?
He's the key. He carries the insurance. The insurance proves how much the houses are worth.
And they're worth nothing?
Firewood, all of them.
That's about as neat a scam as you can imagine. How are we going to prove any of this, Cole? Doctor's dead. Monroe nearly bled to death. If they get Jack...
We need the firebug. The Okie cowboy. Get him, get Elsa. Get him, get all of them.
Yeah, we still have about another 10 minutes of gameplay now. And then we're finished. So, yeah... Should be in the next 10 minutes. I don't know, actually. It might take a bit longer, because the cutscenes you can't skip them, unfortunately. If we could, then we'd be finished long ago. Like this bit here, I can't skip. So it's unfortunate, but it's the way it is, I suppose. Like, it really has no... Like, this part particularly has no... You know, just showing the house has no... Really... Not necessary, I suppose. And him knocking on the door here, that's not necessary, either.
Guess nobody's home. Most guys bring home a 45 or an M1. This is pretty extreme. Quite a flock you got. I know those faces. Jesus Christ, I know every one of them. A strange obsession. The river tunnels. This guy's a tunnel rat. Oh my God, Ira. You poor backwards son of a bitch. Peterson, I'm going to need some help. I've got Monroe, Fontaine, and all the others. It's all tied up nicely. It goes all the way to the top. Meet me at the LA River Tunnel entrance just north of the First Street Bridge in half an hour. Don't ask questions. Just be there. This is DA's investigator Jack Kelso. I have an urgent radio message for Detective Cole Phelps.
Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, see the man. A 207 just occurred on the spillway north of the First Street Bridge. DA's investigator Jack Kelso reports a kidnapping suspect outstanding in the LA River tunnel system with a hostage. 11K, handle
Roger
code
that.
3.
The hell is Jack playing at? Like a suicide note. Half the LAPD will be down there hunting for him.
We need to get there first.
All units on all frequencies stand by. Car 86 Adam is in pursuit of suspect vehicle heading southwest on Sunset Boulevard. Suspect vehicle belonging to Jack Kelso, described as a Navy Chevrolet Fleetline. License number 4, William 0286. Car 86 Adam is in pursuit.
They picked up his car. I'll need help to make it to the river.
That's Kelso's car.
All units, Floral reports that the suspect is armed and extremely dangerous. Repeat, extremely dangerous. Suspect vehicle to be disabled immediately. If necessary, use of deadly force is authorized.
Suspect vehicle headed west on 5th Street. Repeat, the Chevy Fleetline Navy Blue, westbound on 5th Street.
Jesus Christ. How many cops do these guys own?
All units, we have a new suspect vehicle. Shop number 13516. Repeating, shop 13516 is a second suspect vehicle, described as a green Hudson Commodore, license 3 Sam 0102. Reported to be aiding suspect Jack Kelso. Use caution and continue pursuit. All units, stand by for further.
All units, suspect vehicle sighted heading northeast toward 3rd Street on the embankment between 3rd and 4th. All units, suspect vehicle is now northbound on Los Angeles, passing 2nd Street. Car 66 Adam, 77 Adam, go to 1st and Alameda. Car 19 William, go to 1st and Vignes. Repeat, 1st and Vignes. Units to handle, identify, code 3.
All units, further to the second suspect vehicle, shop 13516. Chief Worrell has authorized the use of deadly force. Repeat, use of deadly force is authorized in disabling both suspect vehicles.
Who is this guy?
Peterson, assistant DA.
What's he doing?
He's here to cover our backs.
I'm going in there, Jack.
No one's trying to stop you. I found this at the ranch house. He's
I
marked as
always
robbed.
thought at the end, and you know, the way Jack, well, we're playing as him at the moment. Why could we never play as Cole? But I didn't understand that. Like, you see Cole going up here, you don't get the player as in the last bit.
Got it?
Got it.
Peterson, you want to be DA? We'll earn your salt.
So, Kelso is your boy, Peterson? And working with Phelps? A handy lad, that Kelso.
Yes, he is, Chief. You can't imagine what those two have uncovered. It could go all the way to the top. I hope you won't be implicated.
So, you're the new broom, Peterson?
Looks like it.
And you think he'll make it out of there alive?
I think he might. He's a difficult boy to get rid of.
All right, Peterson. I'm listening. What's your offer?
Keep on going, Jack.
He's there, right there!
Lucky bastard. Jump, jump.
You're pretty brave for a dead.
2 for 1.
This one's got your
You're surrounded and your buddies are dead.
As soon as he pokes his head out. There, light him up.
God damn!
Why won't you go fucking down?
Went the wrong way though.
Are you okay, Princess?
I felt better. He saved me from the doctor.
Hi, Tex. Do you remember me?
I'm not sure that I do. Have you come here to kill her?
Why would I do that, soldier?
Isn't that why you're all here?
I'm here to get her out.
Her. But not me. You haven't come for me.
No, not you. It ends here.
You were with the 6th on Sugarloaf, weren't you?
I was?
And Naha?
Yes, I was.
You're Sergeant Jack Kelso, aren't you? Where's your uniform, Sarge?
At home in my locker, Hogaboom. War's over, soldier.
I know that, Sarge. I'm fighting a different kind of war. I fight for God now.
We all fight for God, Ira.
In our own ways. Not everybody knows it.
Elsa! Are you all right? Get away from her!
It's all right, Cole. He doesn't want to hurt her. Ira was with us on Okinawa.
What? You know this guy?
Don't you remember me, Lieutenant? I remember you.
No. Don't.
You ordered me to burn that cave, Lieutenant. That cave full of civilians. A hospital.
What is he talking about?
It was war. For God's sake, I can't be held responsible for everything that happened.
I don't blame you, Lieutenant. You helped me to help other people.
Ira lost his mind on Okinawa, Princess.
Sheldon asked the doctor to help him get back.
The doctor helped me to find my path. And I helped him to a better life.
Elsa's going to leave now, Ira. She will be all right. You've helped her, too. Get her out of here. Biggs will help. His exit is nearby.
Jack, I need this guy to make the case.
Hasn't this poor bastard given you enough? Get out of here now!
For God's sake, Jack! What are you going to do?
Don't cry, miss. Sergeant Kelso has come to help ease my way. I was proud to serve with you, Jack.
Get out of here, Cole!
What do we do, Lieutenant? Jesus, look at all the kids! Stop the goddamn screaming!
I need to think!
And how do you expect to do that, you fucking maniac? They're burned to a crisp!
Finish them off. Do it humanely. We are leaving this place.
You do it, Phelps! Get your own fucking hands dirty! I'm out of morphine!
Put these people out of their pain. Now! That's an order!
Hello, Sean. No, I don't get paid at all playing any game. I'm just kind of just playing. Anyway.
Everyone out of here now.
We're near the end of it, anyways.
Double time! You two get Lieutenant Phelps to an aid station. Weapons team will be blowing this place in 2 minutes. Everything that happened in here stays in here. Do you hear me? I don't want to ever hear another word about it.
There we go. Actually, we are at the end. Not near the end.
Cole, up here! I'll get this crate over. The water is rising! They're first! Hand her up! Get out of here! You're not
I'm not arguing.
You're wounded, Jack. Let me help.
What are you waiting for?
Jump, Cole! Jump for it! We're gathered here to honor Detective Cole Phelps. Cole Phelps was the best kind of man. Hear, hear. A war hero who led his men with true valor. And through his personal bravery achieved one of his country's highest honors. A cop wrongly accused who never lost his faith in the LAPD and the system.
Fine! You belittle his memory.
Elsa.
Get out of my way, Jack. You call yourself his friend.
A detective who fought to expose the evil corruption of the murderous Dr. Fontaine and the rapacious property tycoon Leyland Monroe. Go to her. Will you, Herschel? A reformer who
You were never his
recognized
friend,
the need
Jack.
to remove the odd bad apple
from a department
right.
made up of good men.
Herschel?
A man who never gave up.
Yeah, Jack?
Who
I was
continued
never
to
his
fight
enemy.
the good fight.
I think you knew that, Jack.
The fight that cost him his own life. A good husband. A good father. And may I say, a good friend.
And that's it. That's it, I know. I'll finish. So what did everybody think about that? So that it was a long time playthrough. See, when Carpenter came along, it was the worst possible time it came along at. The reason why, because obviously we couldn't play the game because obviously Carpenter came. But we're moving on to the next game, so we finished that in a while. What does everybody think? Is Sean still here, or is Tony here, or who's here at the moment? Anyway, we'll be live in a few minutes' time, actually, again, yeah? We'll be live for the next game. It's just after 8:30, so good. I thought the girl could have done less than an hour. Actually, just over an hour, yeah? So what are we taking, lads and lassies? Ladies and gentlemen? I don't know why you're taking being paid, Sean, if you're still here. Like, I don't think Rockstar Games themselves will come along and pay me for it. So, and because the kind of, what kind of basis would they pay you for? You know. Bum. Anyway, move on to the next game. So, yeah, I think we leave it there, lads and lassies. I think that's all she wrote for tonight, for today. I mean, so yeah, we're not all tonight, but we have another game to play now in a second. So, I meet you there. I talk